Good morning everyone. What I thought I'd do is take you through some old journals of mine. I do a live documented project and I've done it now for several years, and this one is one of my earlier ones, and I thought you might be interested to see them. Hope you'll stay with me and watch till the end. I also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to subscribe to that, I'm on there as Julie Leggett Art. This was one of my larger A4 files that I did. On the front here I actually had an old piece of embroidery collage sewing that I had from years ago. So I covered my file in some vintage fabric, as you can see. I think it was an old eiderdown bedspread which I took apart and ironed out. This beautiful faded look. And I cut out my old piece of sewing, showing my age there, and stuck it onto the front with some fabric glue. Right, so this one actually, I didn't realise that this one starts from May, and I used to do a front cover for May, so that one's a jelly print there, and this is a piece of calico, and I have a fabric roller, and I printed that on with a roller. This is the way that I did document early on. I used to do like little squares and divide them out for the whole month and fill them in. Obviously not with too much detail, but just with snapshots of what was going on in life. That's a little art trading card there. I also dabble with art trading cards, and I do trades all over the world. I have got an art trading booklet, and we'll do a flip through of that as well. I think you'll find that interesting. I don't do so much of that at the moment because it is a time element thing. This page here was just looking at colour mixing, and this little photo picture here, the odd one at the top, was a swap from a friend in America. She'd drawn that on the computer, which I think is quite sweet. And there we go, a little bit of collage here. I am looking at this upside down, and this is a reminder to me because I can't remember what I did, to be honest, until I look at it. A lot of the pages have flip-ins with detail on, and so there's a lot of hidden journaling in there. This one, my past history is as a nurse. I was in nursing for 37 years, so this one is themed around nursing. I took my Super Ann in 2014, and I've been able to concentrate more on art and creative activities, which has been great. This one here is just stamps and prints and brush show and ink stamps, which I think is quite effective. Again, another pocket flip, and there's another art trading card, which was a swap with someone. I think that was somebody in Europe. This one's very bright, so using fluorescent colours here. Again, I use up a lot of my bits of scrap paper and collage and swaps that I get. This one has got another, what we call a tip-in. And here are some photos again of some of my pieces of art that I've done or received. There's a bit of writing there. And then we move on to the June cover. Again, lots of mixed media, lots going on here, lots of mark making. And I've got my journal across the top there. Again, another busy page. Lots of collage and mixed media. Another flip-in. And here I've got some bits of art again. So I'm putting down the side, my documenting's across the page here. This little person here was a swap again from somebody in the USA. I do love swapping. I do a lot of swapping with people. Made a lot of friends along the way. This one here, the tab. Quite a lot of tabs just for decoration. Pop that under the paper clip there. And this time there's been some cut out collage in, and the documenting is down the side there. This one is just some of my mixed media type artwork. I used to love doing insects. It's a bee and a dragonfly and mushrooms and toadstools. I have got some cards with some of these elements on in my shop for sale on the site. We move again into next page again, documenting on there, and here we go. Got another little art trading card there, which is tucked in a little pocket on the top. Looks like this month I did a lot of photographs of the family. What I do, I use pick stitch and print them out, so I get lots of small pictures rather than large pictures. And pick stick, I just put it onto free prints, and I can get 42 photographs for the postage cost. I always stick with the square size and don't pay any extra. Works really well for the journal. And this is just a letter from one of my swap partners. I do keep all my letters and cards, but most of them I've got in a box. I'm going to make a journal out of them. This one takes us over into July. This is Brusho on there, or acrylic spray paint. Again, lots of squares and documenting on those pages. Another collage. Used to do at least one of these a week. Keeps your hands on the paint side of things. This was looking at one of my holidays in Canada, and kept all the ephemera in these pockets here. So got a picture of one of the lakes. We stayed at the Sunshine Village in Banff. Got all the ski pass tickets as well. That's quite a nice way of saving them. People see in the future. Again, more photographs there. Little pocket with some more photographs behind of just visits and my daughters. Lots more collage. Another documenting page, which looks very neat actually. Oh, that's when Christy had a baby shower. This was 2017 because it was the year that my dad died, and I got his funeral notice there. I think there's something missing from there. This was another collage. This was an owl. A bit like a well dressing, to be honest, that one. And then this was another mixed media using stamps. This here was colouring on this side. Was the last I got my dad to do colouring in the hospital. It was about 3 days before he died, so that's quite precious to me. And these are some photos from my dad's funeral, and I did write a little bit about the funeral and about my dad there, which is personal. I've got some little tags in here. This is celebrating the arrival of my granddaughter. So I've got little pockets, just put those in. We had a lovely baby shower. This is another page, and this again is some of my art. And as I said earlier, I like doing dragonflies, so these are some of the dragonflies that I've done in the past. And again, a couple of art trading cards. What's coming up? This is painting on tea bags as one of the prompts. I think I've improved on how I do that now. That was a couple of years ago. And again, a little bit more about the funeral. So that's the end of that file. And as you can see, I add little beads and snippets on the side. I've got a string left, so I can hang some more bits on there when I feel like it. And thank you for looking.